You've been told that emotional intelligence protects you, that if you're self-aware, empathetic, and emotionally literate, you're harder to manipulate. That belief is comforting and completely false. In reality, emotionally intelligent people are often the easiest to control, not because they're weak, but because they understand emotions. And understanding emotions creates predictable patterns. Manipulation doesn't target ignorance, it targets awareness. An emotionally intelligent person doesn't react blindly. They pause, they analyze, they rationalize behavior that should have been questioned immediately. They don't say, "This feels wrong." They say, "There must be a reason." That pause is the opening. Highly manipulative individuals don't overpower you. They wait for you to explain them to yourself. Emotionally intelligent people are trained to look inward first. When something feels off, they don't assume external threat. They assume internal misinterpretation. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe they're stressed. Maybe I misunderstood. That internal dialogue is not maturity, it's leverage. Manipulators rely on one critical advantage. They don't experience guilt the same way you do. You, however, do. So when something feels imbalanced, your instinct is not confrontation, it's correction. You try to fix the emotional climate. You soften your boundaries. You adjust your expectations. You meet dysfunction with empathy, and empathy, without limits, becomes access. An emotionally intelligent person is skilled at emotional translation. They can turn coldness into avoidant behavior, disrespect into unprocessed trauma, control into fear of abandonment. Suddenly, the manipulator isn't responsible. They're wounded. And wounded people don't get confronted, they get accommodated. This is where the power shift happens. The manipulator notices something crucial. You don't punish bad behavior, you explain it. That means consequences disappear. Once consequences disappear, patterns solidify. They learn exactly how far they can go and exactly how much discomfort you'll tolerate before speaking up. Emotionally intelligent people also communicate clearly. They articulate feelings, they explain boundaries, they provide emotional data. That information is gold. Because now the manipulator knows what hurts you, what triggers guilt, what makes you doubt yourself. And they don't need to guess. They mirror concern. They promise reflection. They signal growth, just enough to reset the cycle. This is not random. It's intermittent reinforcement. Moments of warmth followed by distance. Validation followed by withdrawal. Apologies followed by repetition. Your brain doesn't register this as danger. It registers it as a puzzle. And emotionally intelligent people love solving puzzles. You believe that if you understand it deeply enough, it will change. But manipulation doesn't improve under observation. It adapts. Another weakness of emotional intelligence is optimism bias. You believe insight leads to evolution, but insight doesn't change people who benefit from the current dynamic. The manipulator isn't confused. They're comfortable. They don't need clarity, they need access. And emotional intelligence gives them both time and tolerance. The most dangerous moment is when you say, "I see what's happening, but I can handle it." That's not strength, that's exposure. True protection is not awareness, it's detachment. Not everything deserves understanding, not every behavior deserves empathy, and not every emotional pattern is yours to decode. Emotionally intelligent people don't get trapped because they're naive. They get trapped because they believe insight equals safety. It doesn't. Boundaries protect you. Distance protects you. Silence protects you. And the moment you stop explaining someone's behavior to yourself is the moment manipulation loses its grip. This isn't about becoming cold. It's about becoming selective, because the most controlled people in the room are not the least aware. They're the ones who stopped engaging emotionally where power was being quietly taken from them. Once you see this, you don't unsee it. And once you stop translating manipulation into meaning, you stop being controllable. This is lucid code,